What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. We're back at BurgerFi Gaming, and we are back with the council. Now, don't get distracted. This is the second time I played this today. I am hooked on this game, and I want to come back to it as quickly as I could, so that's what I'm doing. I also have a Rockstar here. Can't stand it. Okay, the thing about Rockstars, they're not the greatest thing in the world. Like, y'all see me, I drink a lot of NOS. I drink, the Punch Rockstars, and then a lot of Monster. I don't drink the regular Rockstar that much. I mean, they're good, but something off about the taste that I don't know what it is. But this is a drink I always drink when I need to be really fucking hyped, and it's fucking working. Let's get fuck into this game. So let's get a text. Wait. Yeah, this one. Wait. Validate. Oh. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Okay. Clues, clues, clues. You're looking for clues.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great men.
But if it's lies, then why is it? You don't have to shove that in my coat pocket like every fucking thing I find in this game. Jesus. It's like Minecraft. Shove everything in my fucking pocket.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
I was not done
One
yet.
can say I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2
Who
yards
the
away.
fuck are you?
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may
don't
I
want-
introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi? He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance.
So that's who you are.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
No.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
Yeah,
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Yeah, you
Well,
can't
my friends,
sit.
do any
Sorry,
of
my
you
voice.
know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
He's not wrong.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Alright. Sounds good, Mr. President. Is that Illuminati?
Good lord! Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit! That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case
Oh,
has delayed our
shit.
host, Lord Mortimer. He
Okay.
can't be present
Fuck!
this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he
For
hasn't
your
even
face?
turned up?
Ha!
Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this Holm. I saw him in my vision. Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Alright, so I'm just gonna sit by the fireside and jerk off into the fire and just
Louis, thank you for staying.
extinguish.
Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Don't call
Mr.
bullshit.
Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
Jesus.
Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
Yeah,
May
you're
I
an old
ask,
fucker, aren't you?
when you saw each other, what did you talk about? When she came to the US, did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new country. And to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And
better
I'm
not be.
persuaded that
I'm
your
coming for
mother's
you.
research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your
Thank
mother.
you. Someone said
So
that.
my mother still must be on the island.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Oh, excuse me.
Careful, they're coming back.
Who are you and who are you?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
I'll indulge in some giant titties. I am going crazy, I'm sorry.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Wasn't quite ready to leave, but oh fucking okay. I'll be able to just...
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Thanks, Whiteface.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired.
Bone
I am
too.
off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir.
Peace,
I
bro.
shall do likewise.
Good night.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night.
Don't strangle yourself
See
with
you
your
tomorrow.
titties.
Oh man, it's been quite a day.
And I'm not done yet.
Where is my room?
Doesn't fucking matter. We're not looking for your room. Go back downstairs, you cunt. Where's those damn stairs? Where the fuck am I going? Ah, here's the stairs. Oh, I don't wanna. How about you? Fuck right, why is there a pillow here? That seems unusual. Everything you're doing. What is this?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Yeah. You gonna get fucked. Where's my... I'm not ready to go. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of shit. Who's here?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, that Godoy guy. Godoy. Godoy, you, sir. Jog a little bit exercise. Whose room is this?
Huh, that's me.
Not interesting. That guy's lame. Who's here?
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah. Yeah. What is this? What's going on here? Why is there a box? Why is there a boots? Gonna keep walking. Where the fuck am I going? What is this?
President George
Ah,
Washington.
that's where his room was. I was curious. Did I just kind of full? This doesn't look. What the hell is this? I don't see anything of interest. Oh wait, what was that?
This is Cersei.
A collector's coin. Can I buy Duchess? Want a motorboat then boobs? Sorry, I'm psyched right now. I told you to be ready for tons of city jokes during this playthrough. Hence the name of the first one, Holy Magical Titties. Speaking of which, that's a fun story to tell while I'm just walking. The other day the power went out and I put up a video saying it was going out and I could never get a hold of anybody. But with that being said, it was kind of funny because what is lighting up back here? Oh, okay. Anyway, but so the power was out for like 3 hours. No, it was out for longer than that. It was about 5 hours it was out. And I got bored and I was like, you know what, babe, I'm gonna go take a nap. You know, she's like, okay, you know, that's fine.
Sir Johann von Wulner.
Oh, this is new. I don't know that guy. So I was like, no, fine, I'm gonna take a nap. And as soon as I laid down, I took like a 30-minute nap and the lights come back on. And I knew that because I had all lights ready to turn on whenever the power went back on, and my microwave went off. So the first thing I messaged my girlfriend, which I don't know where it came from, was simply Holy Magical Titties. So that's where that phrase comes from. I don't think anyone else has ever said it before, at least not to my knowledge. So that's from now on my phrase. Holy Magical Titties is my thing. So everybody else can suck the entirety of my left testicle. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be whoring around the mountain when she comes. What is that? She'll be whoring around the mountain.
few
She'll be
leaves
whoring
out of an
around
old
the mountain. She'll be
encyclopedia.
whoring around the mountains when she comes. This video's gonna get demonetized, but doesn't matter because I'm not getting paid. So you can suck on
Monsieur
my cock, you
Napoleon
can suck
Bonaparte.
on my... Hey! Napoleon! What's up, Napoleon? Whoop, whoop.
Duchess Emily
Okay, so
Hillsborough.
back to the beginning. All sorts of cool people staying here. What is this? Listen, this is my room right here. Oh, it looks like it
Huh.
was.
That's me.
Yeah, alright. Time to go to bed, bitches. Having too good of a time playing this game.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Leave the letter exposed.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
What is this? Oh, it's a painting. Can I be in the fire? Oh yeah. This is good. I know my shins and lower thighs are freezing ice, no. Let me do this back, yeah. Oh, no, I wanna... Yeah, there we go. Warm them buttocks. Get them nice and loose for intercourse with Dutch... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That's backwards.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Ah, that's what that is.
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Jesus! What are you doing, Saturn? I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Saturn eating a sun, I thought it was like... the planet. A moron.
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices.
Huh.
It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Oh, that was a weird shit going on in my mind or my body. Shit. I had to burp and hence
The Conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Not anymore. Cunt bag. Fetch my eyeball. There we go. What's subterfuge? I don't know what that is. I'm a doom doom. What is this? Whoa! What is this? This is how I sneak into Duchess's room. This is how I get it. Oh my god. That's beautiful! I love this game. Oh. I'm gonna go creep on somebody. Please back to my room. Just back to my room. I don't want to go to bed. I'm busy. Poke to people's desks. Ah. Alrighty then. Whose doors are these I'm just allowed to go into? What the hell? I'll start creeping on people like, hey baby. Want to take what is this? Want to take my penis? This is why I'm dead. This is why I can't be monetized on YouTube. Even if I had like the numbers to do it, I'm way too inappropriate to be doing this kind of shit. Whose room is this? Oh, it's my room. Whoops! Nice bed though. See, it's always nice to go to bed. Like, my bed's made every morning. You know, and it stays made throughout the day, and then when I go to lay down at night, what? Anyway, but it's like I go to bed at night and I toss and turn so far I can most of my makeup. Half my blankets are off the bed, my sheets are all on one half of the bed. Got a pillow somewhere across the room. Like this morning, I fucking flung my phone across the room. Like I moved my hand real quick and just shot my phone across the fucking room. My eye is killing me. What the fuck? Not even that late. It's like 10 o'clock. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is currently 21:52, which for those who are not interested in military time, that's 9:52. That's on the East Coast. Yay! Oh, 4 Leo points. Jadis. We'll break into this one just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Alright. Yeah. him. Like, it's a Holmes guy playing chess, or we're playing chess. They still are. I guess it's, but now
Your
it's certain.
turn? The servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Very particular. They're counting on me to find her. That's no bueno. Why don't I have shoes on? Hello, President Washington.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Hold your fucking horses.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve.
Let's see that.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Oh shit.
No, not in the least. Is something
Thank
wrong?
you. I was trying to do anything.
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No.
God
What's
damn
her
it.
name again?
Elizabeth Adams. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I'm gonna fuck this up so hard. Son of Lafayette.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry. Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh. I don't know where the stairs are, so... A little puzzled. There's the small salon. I don't know. Just keep looking around at this. What are you doing over here?
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She's being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Sure.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine.
Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Who do you think you are?
Forgive me.
There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
I gotta step in.
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Shit.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy! If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I suggest you think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris, I'd send you all to the guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman telling me how I ought to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots!
I believe in man. From speech comes dialogue. From dialogue, peace is born. And from peace, great destinies flourish.
What the fuck are you talking about? I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry about that. Look, there's no point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
Yeah?
Let's see how brave you are.
I've watched you, and you're shaking. I'm betting you won't fire.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
What the fuck did you drop?
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing.
Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good. Chronicles of the Amber Princess. As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Good, this is all good stuff.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
So I can come back to. But I can still find this at.
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
It's fine. Big house, but I still go around and catch her.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the move.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Honestly, it is kind of a hard choice to make. I mean, if you really think about it. What would you have done? I mean, maybe I chose differently, but you know, growing up, like I was always taught to fend, you know, for women. You know, I'm totally against, you know, domestic abuse of any kind. So, you know, when faced with that kind of situation, even in games, my first instinct is, you know, to stop. You know, and maybe that's not the best idea in some games, like, especially this one, because I know he needed the time, but I don't know.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do.
Well, you did the opposite.
Good.
Ouch.
Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Yes,
Do you
that's
still
just-
have my letter on you? The
Yes.
one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luke. Now, give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please, be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Can I go to bed now? Excuse me. Holy fucking Christ.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
What is all this hell? Literally, I think it's hell. So I hate seeing failed on the screen just because you never really know what, like, if you could actually done anything, you know. Now I'm saying I did not Peru get the better of me, which is good, but at the same time it didn't detain Lady Adams. But I also found her talisman, but I still didn't detain her. Also, I could find something about my mother's past, but I didn't search the room well enough, apparently. So, this is all stuff that I'm going to have to work on, because I am sucking right now. So, that's all cool and all. I just have to do this. But, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, just like I got a couple things I got to take care of before Brian gets back off work so we can do some other things. But for now, it's going to be the end of this episode. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe. If you have suggestions, gameplay tips, comments, put in the comment section below. And I will see you all in the next episode.